Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks. Good morning, everybody. It's August 30th, or 31st, I should say, of the duck adventure. And the ducks, well, first of all, we're in lockdown. We're not coming out. The fox is just getting too brave, so I gotta take advantage of this. Hello, ducks, I'm coming in. All right, they want to get it. But I want to show you here what ducks, they're just like little kids. Actually, they're like 2-year-olds. They got the garden hose going, and I don't know how long they've had it going for. They've been playing in the water. Oh, they've got the swamp flooded. Oh, you little guys. What a mess. Anyways, we're gonna go in we're in lockdown. That fox last night, I slept like I slept with my clothes on top of the bed with the gun, and you know, he came back grand total of 3 times. He's hungry. I've caught him. You know, I've screwed up his feeding schedule, obviously, by yesterday discovering those 3 dead ducks. So we're going to we're going in lockdown. It's hard. I gotta bring in some more water in here for them to have at this end of the pen, and they're then I'm going to be wishing for a big rainstorm to help me wash the pen out afterwards. But they're this is the only way I can think of getting them. You know, I laid the traps down there, nothing on the traps, the hook lines. So it's like, you know, I'm gonna have to just, you know, wait him out here, and like, I know he's hungry because last night, well, he tripped the wire last night. You know, it's you know, I saw the red light go on the fence, so he electrocuted himself again. So he's related to Doug, I think, when it comes to the fence. But the one shot I did get off on him, I'm so mad at myself because I was standing there. I was like, which gun do I take? And I'll take the 22 because I thought I was going to have to shoot him down on that side of the pen. Which the 22 is, you know, I couldn't shoot through the pen with the shotgun. Not with the ducks in here. You know, it's not like in the winter when the ducks were in the barn and the pen was empty and the owls coming down. You know, I got a pen full of ducks, and the last thing I need is a stray buckshot killing a duck. So I took the 22, and then he ran up across over here, right along there, along the side of the fence. And then I popped the shot off maybe about 10 to 15 feet to the left of the corner, or in the middle of the yard. So, you know, I thought for sure I had him in the scope. It was like he was dead. I don't have illuminated scope, so it was pretty dark. But it looked like he was in the middle of the scope when I pulled the trigger. But, you know, shotgun, it would have definitely been, I would have got him. There would have been some pellets in him, and the reign of terror would have been over, which I'm so mad. And actually last night when I did the shot and I missed, and then, you know, I said I was so mad at myself. I said, you know, it was a absolute perfect opportunity, and I chose the wrong weapon. So I got the shotgun on my back right now, though, just in case. Like I said, it's I'm so mad at myself. Anyways, I got to get these guys some more food in here because we're in lockdown, and you know, this is it. This is the duck's life for a little while anyway. So until we get this guy, man, there's going to be a lot of duck poop in here when we're done this. Well, the bait is completely untouched and dried up, so I got to put fresh meat on this tonight. But he's not interested. He only wants fresh duck, live duck, you know, and butchered himself. The only thing eating right now, I'll just show you, is flies. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace that today. You know, and it's only like 26, 28 inches off the ground. It's the perfect height for him to, you know, just a little bit of a jump, and not even much of a jump, actually, just enough to embed the hook in his mouth. But he's not interested. The other one's the same way. So, but now that we're in lockdown, and after last night, you know, he came back. Man, I wish I would have. If I would have took the shotgun instead of the 22 the first time, we wouldn't be even filming this, because he'd be laying dead in the yard. Because I definitely would have hit him with the shotgun. It was just too dark for me to see the crosshairs in the scope, and you know, I thought he was dead center. Yeah, obviously not. So All right, well, I just gave the ducks fresh water and cleaned out this end of the pen. Took the hose and sprayed out already an inch of duck poop at this end. So it's going to be messy the next couple days here. Oh man, lockdown, 700 ducks in the pen. We got to get this has got to bring the fox. Well, I know it's going to. Last night I brought him out, you know, me catching his, you know, food on him. So it's just a matter of time now. I'm just going to set up in the window upstairs and wait for the little guy. Well, I've got a dilemma here on my lockdown. I went down to the lake with the, I went down there and got the bait that I set last night, the bait hooks that the fox never went for. And I don't think he's going to. I think he's coming into the yard to get fresh duck. And I've got to, I'm working on my tree stand right now. Actually, I've just got the ladder over there right now. I'm going to start cutting some branches so I can get up there and build a platform. But I went down to the lake to take down the hooks from the last night's bait because I'm not going to waste them. I'll put them, see if I can get that snapping turtle because, you know, this cable's way stronger than the fishing leaders. And there's a whole bunch of ducks down there. They stayed there last night. Let's go down and take a look at them. Now this group of ducks has figured out that the safest place to be is on the water. They stayed down here last night by themselves. Now my dilemma is I've got to get them back to the yard and locked up in the pen because I can't have, like there's a Muscovy among them also, a young one. I can't have these guys out free with this plan I have. It looks like about 20 ducks. But they're staying down here. And they look like they're young ones. Definitely a young Muscovy. Yeah, that is a young one. Look at that's a white ringed, that's the one with the white ring on the neck, the ruin. So I've got to get these guys back to the yard, which they're not going to come right now. I got to keep an eye out because they're going to have to run the gauntlet of the fox in the swamp. So I'm going to go and I'm building the tree fort, I guess you'd call it, or tree stand, so that I can get my shot off time. Because I know he's going to show up tonight. I absolutely know it. He showed up last night, and because the ducks are going in earlier now, you know, he, like last night it was like 9:15, 9:20. It wasn't even 9:30 when he showed up. So I'm gonna get that tree stand built because it seems that he's at this end of the pen all the time, and I can't get a shot from the bedroom window until he comes up into the dark shadows, and then I can't see him very well. So if I get down to that tree, or up in that tree I should say, I'll be able to get him. But these guys, I gotta get these guys back. Well, maybe if I'm working in the yard, Mr. Fox, you know, won't appear. But who knows? This guy's getting ballsy. He's a courageous fox. You know, you consider, you know, he's killing multiple ducks and not even eating them now. He's just killing for fun. But I've got to get these guys back into the pen. So I have to keep my eyes peeled, and when they come back to the yard, I gotta get them into the pen. And the problem is, when I open the gate, the ones in the pen are going to want to come out. So it's going to be a trick. I just want to show you before it gets hard. We got a really big rainstorm coming here. The lightning and thunder is crazy, but I want to show you this one single duck who's standing at attention. The rest of them haven't gotten into position yet. But this guy, he's been getting ready for about, I'd say about the last 5 minutes. And the rain's just starting to come here. We got a big storm coming in. But I had to show you that little duck. It was too funny. Getting ready for the storm. Well, the little juvenile still haven't come back yet, so I think I'm going to, after I feed the ducks here, I'm going to go down with the kayak, and I'm going to go get some shorts on, and then I'm going to go out there and see if I can get them back, because I got to get them in to make sure that tonight's plan works. And tonight's plan, I'm going to unveil it here for you guys. I built myself a tree stand. Mr. Fox won't know what hit him. I'm going to be coming from that angle up there. So I'll take you up on the tree stand here, and you can get a view of what I'm going to be shooting at in pitch darkness tonight. So this is the view from the back side. Had to cut a ton of branches off the tree so that I could build it up there. So let's go up and I'll show you what my vantage point looks like. All right, so I've got some safety ropes up here just so I don't fall on the back and the front. I got this tarp strung across, and this is my view. And we know he comes up from the swamp. And last night, you know, this is the area he keeps going around. This is the area that he keeps hitting the electric fence. So
I'm gonna just shotgun it tonight. But I can get a shot the whole yard from up here and the backside, because that's where he always is, right there. So he is not gonna know what's hit him. So I got made myself a little folding stool here. It's not much, but just enough to I can sit down with the shotgun and just wait for him to show up. I'm going to be spraying a ton of DEET on my clothes tonight because the mosquitoes are going to be wild. It's rained all day, off and on, and it's really warm. So we'll be having a hatch here. It's going to be brutal. So, but I got to end this tonight. This is it. This is my chance. So I'm going to go feed the ducks. And oh yeah, I'll give you a shot here of the platform here. This is everything was recycled lumber, just chunks I had. So this is it. So I think this is the answer though, because that's the problem. He's always there where I can't shoot from the house, or the clothesline stand, or the roof. He won't know what hit him because he knows last night when I shot, the gunshot came from the house. So he's gonna be watching the house, and I'm gonna get him from the other side. This is gonna be sweet. I'm gonna wear the pivot heads and see how it works. I don't think it's gonna be. We'll get the sound of the gun going off and maybe the flash and who knows. Maybe if it shows up early. Last night it was 9:15, so right now it's 7. And I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna go feed the ducks and then we're gonna get ready. Well, I went down to the lake and the little ducks, there's actually 5 Muscovies. They're all from the ones I let go that got their freedom last week. Actually, all of them were very young birds. Still had a bit of yellow in their heads, the Pekings, but there were the 5 small Muscovies. But they won't come back. I actually went out in the canoe and they actually went farther out in the lake. So, but they found themselves a little floating island of weeds that they're staying on. So they're safe if they stay out there. If they come back here, it could screw up my whole plan. But I'm ready. I'm just going to have my supper. It's about 7:45 right now. Mr. Fox will be here in about an hour probably if everything goes right. And I can end this once and for all. Hopefully tonight's tonight. I'm excited. It's going to be so cool nailing him from that side. He won't know what hit him. He won't know. And I thought about turning the big light on, but I remember the nights I had the big light on, there was never any no freaking and peeking. It's like he isn't coming around when the lights are on. It's like when the lights are all off and it's just the normal night lights in the pen is when he shows up. So I'm gonna I won't be able to wear the pivot heads because I'm gonna take my night vision binoculars up there just to help me look through the bush. Maybe it'll give me a better insight to where he's coming from, get ready for him. So I won't be able to film anything, guys. I'm sorry, but I'll definitely film his dead carcass laying on the ground when I get him, though. All right, people, I'm going out now. It's about 9 o'clock, so Mr. Fox should be here, well, hopefully in the next 20 minutes, if everything goes right. So I've got my my night vision binoculars, just in case I need them. Got my unloaded shotgun right now because I'm going to climb a tree, and I'm not going to climb a tree with a loaded shotgun. I've got bug spray sprayed all over my clothes, so I'm hoping that works. And my only flashlight, my little tiny flashlight to help me climb up and down the tree. So hopefully the next video I show you is of a dead fox with the big Olympic lighting on the ground. Well, people, it's midnight and I've had no luck, no sightings, no false alarms, nothing. 3 hours I've been up there. In the tree stand, and you couldn't ask for a better place to shoot the fox from, but he needs to show up for that to happen. So watch, as soon as I go up to bed, he'll show up, because yesterday, or last night he did show up at 3:45, so who knows. But I'm starting, my eyes are starting to play games on me. There's some rocks on the ground, I thought they were moving, and I thought, okay man, time to go to bed before you fall out of the tree. So that's it, guys, no luck.